There's a great start to 1984 on ITV, with top entertainment on New Year's Day. At 6:40, Mary O'Hara and Friends, Georgie Fame and the fabulous Missouri Dancers, taking us through to 7:15 and Play Your Cards Right.
Nice to see you. Never went down very well, did it?
At 7:45, those partners in crime hunt a missing lady.
Did she leave an address?
No, she didn't.
But you told me that she...
I really cannot remember what I told you, Mr. Starvinson. Turning up as you did, throwing my house into an uproar.
I don't like it. I like it. Less and less.
At 9, Steve McQueen is hired gun Tom Horn.
See that the rustling gets stopped. $200 for every rustler.
At 10:50, Sheena Easton.
I'm the entertainer. I've come to do my show.
A great lineup to start the new year on ITV.
In a moment, Jim Bowen is right on target with Bullseye. This week's celebrity guest, throwing for charity, is Duncan Norvell, and that's right after the break.
Sorry. Trust you.
Trustcard, cleverer than cash.
Trust you.
Trustcard, more convenient than checks. Trustcard, you just sign where you see the Visa sign.
Are you sure?
Trust me. You can apply for a Trustcard whoever you bank with. Pick up a leaflet at any TSB branch.
I wonder how they say in French, Madame will pay.
Trust you.
The Texas Wonder Sale, with thousands of towering home care bargains store-wide. Don't miss the big Texas savings.
With his familiar pint of Skol, Trevor looks like a normal scholar, but he is in fact a hyper-intelligent mega-being from a distant galaxy, which means he can score 180 at darts. With his eyes closed. Beat the Space Invaders at their own game.
Oh no, it's Trevor.
2 pints of Skol, please.
He can even transmit telepathic commands.
2 pints of Skol.
Naturally, Skol can't turn you into a hyper-intelligent mega-being with superpowers. But when you know lager, you're a scholar.
At 7:15 this evening, Bruce Forsyth invites you to Play Your Cards Right. But now the game is darts in Bullseye.
Your host for this evening, Mr. Jim Bowen.
Good evening. And all we can say to you on this very festive day is a Happy New Year. And all our people in the audience tonight would like to wish you all at home a Happy New Year. Come on, let's hear it. Happy New Year! And why not? Welcome to this show. It's a bit special, isn't it? The start of a brand new year. We hope it's going to be a good year for you at home. And we hope it's going to be a good night tonight for our first couple who are going to play with us on Bullseye. Will you please welcome from Tyne Tees, Jimmy Hill and John Colbert. All right, nice to have you. And John, nice to have you both with us. Lovely. From Tyne Tees. Yeah. And you're Jimmy Hill from Durham. Well, that's a famous name, isn't it? Durham. Now listen, you've got a nickname, haven't you, Jim?
Bones.
Bones? Why?
It sticks out.
Really? I see more fat on Lester Piggott's whip. Hey, haven't you? Now then, John, you're from County Durham and you're good friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, well, right, fair enough. And what do you do for a living, John?
I'm a chief clerk in a building society.
In a building society? Can you tell us the name of your building society?
We're not
allowed to, really? Not even with a little extra help? It's nice to have you both with us. We hope you do very well tonight. Give them a nice, welcoming round of applause. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jimmy. Off you go. Well done. It's fine. Lovely. What a super audience. We'd like to welcome from Television South West, Brian Pedler and Sally Adams. Give them a nice round of applause. How are you, Brian? Nice to meet you. And Sally, very nice. Nice to see you, Sally. Sally Adams. I know your sister, Fanny. She's a sweet girl. Lovely to have you with us, anyway. What do you do for a living?
I'm a civil servant.
Can you tell us what you do?
No.
You can't tell it. Civil servant, really. Have you any hobbies?
Well, I like reading crime books.
Crime?
Yeah.
So it's Inland Revenue you with it, yeah? But you are. Fascinating story, though, isn't it? Brian Pedler. Do you come on a bike?
Beat the train.
And you're from St Taff. What's this? You work for the RAC, I believe, don't
That's
you?
right, it's a service patrol.
Yeah, the 24-hour thing, isn't it?
That's right.
24-hour service. I've had your service. I've been on the motorway Rungy and waited 24 hours. I've had it, I know. It's not fair, the RAC, that's not true. You've looked after me a few times, you really have. But what's this toe on your tie, T-O-W? Is that an RAC thing?
No, that's tug of war.
Tug of war. How are you involved with that then, Brian?
It started many years ago when I started up a tug of war team in the village, and it went on to different things. I went into refereeing, and then I was the...
Refereeing tug of war?
That's right.
Yeah.
And then last year, I was chosen as the England team manager to take two teams to Switzerland, and it's one of the very few sports in this country that England always win.
Really? I think that's worth a round of applause. I think that's excellent. I think that's marvellous. Well, that's marvellous. Well, now, it's lovely to have you with us tonight, all the way from Cornwall. We hope you do very, very well with Sally and Brian. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you. And will you welcome now from Thames television area, Jane Groves and Pam Mowbray. Nice warm round of applause. How are you both? It's lovely to have you both with us. Now then, you're from Middlesex, that's right, isn't it? From, where are you from?
Hampton.
Hampton. You play in a dance team?
Yes.
What's the name of the team?
Beverley.
Beverley. Beverley. What does that... Is that...
It's a local football club.
Oh, it's a local football club, that's fine. And tell us, you went on a sponsored slim, didn't you?
Yeah.
How much do you owe them? That's very unkind of me, that. I knew they were good sports. Well, you have to be wearing a dress like that. No, lovely to have you both with us. Come on, Pam. Now, you're from Hampton as well, are you? Yes. You're a Hampton girl. Yes. I mean, you're from the same place. Yes? And what do you do for a living?
I'm an accounts clerk.
Accounts clerk?
Yeah.
Have you any hobbies?
Oh, yes, badminton.
Yeah?
Darts.
Yeah?
All sorts of arts and crafts.
I'd heard you had a hidden talent somewhere. What was this hidden talent you kept from us?
Well, I used to sing a bit.
Really?
Yes.
Come, tell us about it.
Well, a funny experience I had. I was singing one night at St Patrick's Night Dance. Well, I started by singing my signature tune, which was All of Me.
Well,
And a crowd of well-tanked-up Irishmen started advancing out of the bar towards the stage, to which I just walked backwards and finished up at the back of the stage with the double bass player.
Really?
Frightened out of my life.
Didn't tread on his G-string,
It took me literally, you see, take all of me.
Take all of you, that's right. You should have been there. It's nice to have you with us, both of you. Have a lovely night. You enjoy yourselves. Pam and Jane, super. Nice to have you with us. This way, there you go. There's a good girl. Right. Having met the 6 lovely contestants we've got on this New Year show, come and have a look at the board. We'll just refresh your memories once again. It's the board with the categories round it instead of the numbers, and in each area, bonus areas to be won by the darts player. Can you remember this, audience? If they hit the bullseye, how much money do they get? £200. That's marvellous. If he misses the subject chosen by his partner, he gets no bonus. And, of course, once the subject's been hit, it drops out of the game. We've established the order of play before we came into the studios tonight, and all our contestants are sitting there ready to play. Now, just relax, have a lovely night. So, John, it's your question, but Sally and Pam, if you know the answer to the question, press the button, because you may well have a chance to win some money. John, choose a subject for Jimmy.
Showbiz, please.
Showbiz we'd like. Come on, Jimmy, here we go. Showbiz. Fine. £50 you've got because you hit the subject. That's excellent. And for another £30, John, who was the star of the 1960s television serial The Prisoner?
Patrick McGowan.
Good answer. Well done. You've done very well. 80... Well, yes, good. All right, Sally, choose a subject for Brian.
Food, please.
Food we'd like. OK, Brian, so at the top of the board, flashing to help you. Well done indeed. £50 bonus you've got for a further £30, Sally. With which type of food is tartar sauce served?
Fish.
Good girls, no messing. £80 you've got. Pam, choose a subject for Jane.
Words.
Words we'd like. Now then, Jane, words we'd like. Our lovely girls from Middlesex. £30 bonus you've got, and this is for a further £30. Pam, what is a nosegay?
A small bouquet of flowers.
Excellent answer, absolutely right. That's marvellous. Well done. Which gives us, at the end of round one, we've got Jimmy and John with £80, Brian and Sally with £80, Jane and Pam with £60, all going nicely. Second round questions worth £50 each. A little bit more difficult, and of course, we've lost a couple of categories. Let's see what we've got left. We've got places, sport, affairs, history, books, Britain and spelling. John, choose a subject.
Books, please.
Books we'd like. £50 bonus, well done, Jimmy. And for another £50. In 1956, John Osborne wrote a play which was disparagingly described as kitchen sink drama and which gave rise to the term angry young man. What's the play called?
Look Back in Anger.
Good answer, well done, marvellous. Sally, choose a subject.
History.
Sorry, Sally.
History.
History we'd like, Brian, please. History we want. Well done again, super, Brian. Another £50. 50 more if you get this right, Sally. Which king's daughter became Elizabeth I of England?
King Henry VIII.
Good answer, no messing at all. Well done indeed. Woo! Pam, choose a subject for Jane.
Britain.
Britain we'd like. Britain we'd like. £50 you've got. For a further £50, Pam. Hampton Park is the biggest football stadium in Great Britain. Can you tell me in which city is it situated?
Glasgow.
Glasgow for a further £50. Gives us the scores at the end of round two. £180 for Jimmy and John, £180 for Brian and Sally, and Jane and Pam with £160. It can all upend in this third round because the questions here are worth £100. Of course, we've lost some more categories and the questions that little bit more difficult. Let's look at what we've got left. Places, sport, affairs, and spelling. So choose a subject, John.
Sport, please.
Sport we'd like, John. OK, Jimmy. £50 you've got. This is for £100. Who won 7 gold medals in the Munich Olympics in 1972? And there's a light on.
Mark Spitz.
Excellent answer. Just for the smile, can you tell us what sport?
Swimming.
Good man, swimming it was. Well done. £100 you've got. Sally, choose a subject for Brian.
Spelling.
Spelling we'd like. The subject's going quickly tonight. Spelling we want. It's there again, £50 again. For a further £100, Sally. Caffeine is the stimulant found in tea and coffee. Spell caffeine.
C-A-F-F-E-I-N.
I can offer it, and I can offer it across to John.
C-A-F-F-E-I-N-E.
Is right. £100 you get. Just an E short, Sally, but never mind, you're still doing well. Choose a subject, Pam, for Jane.
Places.
Places we'd like. It's not sport, and I can't ask the question because the category's gone. So sadly, at the end of that round, it leaves Pam and Jane with £160, but we've Jimmy and John with £430, Brian and Sally with £230, but it's cheerio to Jane and Pam. Give them a nice warm welcome up to the stand. All right, sweetheart. All right, very well. Ooh, some competition tonight, wasn't it? They were throwing well. £160, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's been worth you coming anyway, hasn't it? Yes. And we've got a little souvenir for you here. It's a set of Bullseye darts and a silver keyring. We'd like you to have those with our compliments. It's been super having you on this show because you really have been a couple of great sports. Thanks very much indeed. Give them a nice round of applause, two lovely ladies. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Excellent. Two super ladies, those. We move on to round two now, and of course you know by now we use a traditional match play dartboard. And here we ask the two remaining dart players to compete in 3 rounds of darts against each other, and the winner of each round wins for his partner a question. And the value of that question is the winning score. So, lads, it's pounds for points. OK, up we come. And it's over to Tony at the hockey.
Well, it's Jimmy to throw first, round one. Off we go. It's 5. 20. Another 20, that's 45 for Jimmy. Brian with 45 to beat. It's 5. That's another 5. And another 5, 15, so the first round to Jimmy.
Right, this is a question for John, and it's worth £45 to you, John. How many major planets revolve around the sun?
1, the Earth.
It's not, and we can offer it across to Sally.
12.
It's not 12. Not an easy one, that was it. In fact, it's 9, and it's back to Tony.
And round 2, Jimmy to throw. 20. Another 20. And another 20, that's 60 for Jimmy. Brian then, 60 to beat. It's 5. 20. Another 20, 45, second round to Jimmy.
Right, so it's John. Another question for you, John. This time it's worth £60. A little bit easier, this one. Alexander Graham Bell invented something which is found in most of today's houses. What is it?
Telephone.
Telephone is right. Gives you £490 now, plays 230, and it's back to Tony.
And this, the final round, Jimmy throwing. 20. Another 20. And that's another 20. Once again, 60 for Jimmy. So Brian, 60 to beat. It's 18. 20. And a 1, that's 39. So round 3 to Jimmy.
Well, John, your third bite of the cherry here. If you were colourblind, which affects more men than women, actually, you would be unable to distinguish up to 3 colours. Can you tell me 2 of them?
Red and blue.
Is right. The third one is green, so you've got £550. And sadly, Brian and Sally, we've got to say cheerio to, they're still going away with £230, though. Give them a round of applause, Brian and Sally. Well done, Brian. Right, well done. Well done, Sally. Ooh, they're going well, aren't they? They really are going well. You've got the Bullseye tankards, and they really are super. They're crystal and they're engraved. The Bullseye darts, the silver keyring, and, of course, £230. It's there for you. It's been marvellous having you with us. We may need you later on, of course, if you've been watching the game. We certainly need you in the second half. We'll see you in a couple of throws. Stay with us.
The Allied sale is bigger than ever, with massive savings throughout the store. Save on Britain's leading names, including luxury carpets in wool. Save £4 on top quality Axminsters. Save £3 on superb twist piles. And save £3 on pure wool Berbers. Now only £6.99 a square yard. And the fitting is free on all carpets £6.75 and over. Save on curtains too, with 20% off many made-to-measures. Up to 50% off ready-mades. And big savings on nets, tracks, poles and blinds. It's the biggest ever Allied sale, now on and open holiday Monday.
He drinks Carling Black Label.
Give him a chance. He's only just started going out with girls.
If the price you like is enough, it's more you can bet, it's Carling Black Label.
If you want a filling cereal, the answer's written clear. It says Weetabix.
Yeah!
This is a filling station.
It'll fill you up to here!
We're the Weetabix.
A titchy tiny breakfast won't help you start the day.
You make it neat, wheat, mate. If you know what's good for you, you do.
Okay.
The Weetabix. If you know what's good for you.
Okay.
Aspro Clear works very well for me.
Aspro Clear dissolves completely, relieves pain fast.
The sun can start for less than you think. A Sunstart holiday in sunny Spain can cost less than an equivalent holiday in Britain. All Sunstart holidays include flights, hotel and meals and start at just £89.
Now the science of Silkience beats dandruff with new Silkience anti-dandruff shampoo. Watch. Used regularly, it gets rid of Laura's dandruff without getting rid of the shine. Silkience anti-dandruff shampoo.
It works beautifully.
Welcome back to part 2 of this New Year's Day show of Bullseye. We'd like to welcome on stage now our celebrity for this evening. One of the really true rising stars, Duncan Norvell.
Go on, chase me. Go on.
No, come on, we haven't time for that. Come on, we haven't time for that. Nice to have you with us. Well, what an incredible year you had last year, didn't you?
Oh, it's been lovely.
Well, tell us what you've done.
Oh, well, I've been on the Saturday Royal and everything else.
Superstar.
It's been lovely.
Bit of punchlines as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I was on there.
Marvellous. Is it... listen...
at me, funny,
No, I know.
Do you like the Silkience either? I don't like it myself. I've got 200 of them. I just like being measured. Go on, chase.
Come here, come here. Hey, we mustn't say things like this. It's a sensitive audience, the upmarket audience, this. Very posh audience, this. Wow, I mean, we've got these fish and chips in the briefcase, these people.
1 or 2 fur coats as
some
well.
fur coats there as well, aye.
I know a lady, she said she'd do anything for a fur coat. When she got it, she couldn't fasten it. Don't stand like that.
Sorry. Now, listen. Oh, we'd like you to... We'd like you to score 301 if you can. Do your best. We're all rooting for you, all right? And all this audience are going to give you a tremendous round of encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, as he throws for charity, Duncan Norvell.
Thank you.
So Duncan starts with 60. This is his first. If I get it on, his first 3 darts. It's 20.
That's the draw is me.
Another 20. Another 20, that's 60. Well
done, Duncan. Well done.
So after the first 320 for Duncan, second 3 coming up.
I like the scorer.
Don't drop a dart.
I can't concentrate now. Come on, chase me, come on.
I'm pleased I can't run down. 5. 20. Another 20, that's 45. So with 6 darts to go, it's 165.
You've got 6 more. Oh, no.
That's 1. It's treble 20.
Oh, that's
Another
6.
20, that's 81. So that's 246.
Has he finished now, Tony? Yes. Has he finished? You said
yes,
6. You made it. It was what we call a mistake in the business, that.
He just got excited.
He did, yes, that's it.
It's all right,
We've got to say this, it's a very good score for charity. £246 you've got. Meet the 2 lads who've chosen the charity. Come in, boys. Meet Duncan Norvell, Jimmy and John.
Hello, Jimmy.
Now then, lads. Tell us a little bit about the charity, because he's done well for you, hasn't he?
Well, it's a local school for physically handicapped children.
And it's going for equipment and whatever?
Yes, I have a nephew there, and a brilliant school.
Really? And well, it's nearly £250. It's excellent, courtesy of this gentleman. And I think you've got something you'd like to do.
Yeah, I've got you a present. See, because I was watching there and I looked at you and I thought, wow.
Sure.
It's got Chase Me on it. There you go. One for you. one for you.
Thanks.
That's
very much. And the best of luck as you carry on. Hope you do well. Cheers. And Happy New Year to you. Thank you.
Duncan Norvell. Thank you. God bless you. Right. And there you are. We'll give you those. We'll give you the T-shirts afterwards because now it's about playing on the prize board, isn't it? We're going to show you a dartboard now, the like of which you will not forget for the rest of your lives. You've watched the series at home, haven't you? Yes. And you've seen this board come up, haven't you? I bet you never thought you'd actually be coming face to face with it, did you? The odds against getting on the show are really quite tremendous. Come and have a look at the board. It's a chance for you to win some super prizes. You can see the board. We've got black segments and red segments. And in every red segment, we've got some super prizes.
In 1, for that special New Year celebration, 10 bottles of champagne. In 2, something to ring in the new year, a chiming grandfather clock. In 3, a boon for mum and for dad, a 12-place setting dishwasher. In 4, a prize that Bobby George would love to win, a Mickey Mouse telephone. In 5, to make the happy wanderer really happy, a pocket TV set. In 6, a full-length ladies' sheepskin coat. In 7, a great start to the new year, a fully stocked chest freezer. In 8, for the snap-happy, an instant Polaroid camera. And Bully's special prize this week, it could be anchors away for the children, a Super Junior speedboat.
There we are. Now then, boys. 9 marvellous prizes, all right, and we're giving you 9 darts so you can clean us out. You really can. We hope you do very well. A little poem, you know the poem by now. Keep out of the black and in the red. You get nothing at all for 2 in a bed, all right? So it's your first 3 darts, Jimmy. In you go, John. Here we go, and it's over to Tony.
For the star prizes, and it's Jimmy to go. That's in the black. That's the bullseye!
Oh, marvellous, marvellous. You've won a speedboat. It's a marvellous prize. It really is super.
Red number 6.
That's fine. You've won the ladies' sheepskin coat. Tremendous. Ooh.
John now.
Jimmy. Well done, Jimmy.
3 darts to go for John. It's black. Black again. And that's black again. Very unlucky.
Still all right. You're still 3 darts. You still can do very, very well.
Just 3 darts to go. Jimmy throwing. Red number 7.
That's fine. That's the deep freeze, fully stocked.
Black. But red number 8.
That's marvellous. That's a Polaroid camera. You've done really very, very well. Let's have a look now. You have won a ladies' sheepskin coat, the fully stocked deep freeze, a Polaroid camera, and Bully's star prize tonight, that Super Junior speedboat, and of course Bully's game. So you've done very well. You really have done well. All right. 2 grand lads, you really are. We want you to consider a gamble now. Would you like to gamble the prizes you've won tonight against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? Your charity money's safe. All you've got to score is 101 or more with 6 darts. 3 for you, John, and 3 for you, Jimmy. You've got the time it takes that board to turn around to tell me what you'd like to do. What do you think they should do, audience? They've done well on the prize board. There's a lot of money they've won. What do you think? Should they gamble? What do you think? Oh, it's awfully difficult. You've won. You've done well. I can't see any more.
We've had a good time. We're going to take the prize.
Well, there. Thank you very well. Thank you very well. Well, you really have done very, very well. There are your Bullseye tankards, and you're going away with £550 and those prizes. It's been worth you coming down to Birmingham, hasn't it? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, 2 gentlemen. Give them a nice round of applause. All right, you know the game well enough now at home. This is where we bring back the couple who came second in the game. Will you please welcome back Brian Pedler and Sally Adams? Well, it's all happening New Year's Day, isn't it? Good fun. What would you like to do? You've got £230. Would you like to gamble it against tonight's star prize?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
You will? Give it a go. Thank you. I've got to take this money from. It seems hard. Give them a round of applause. 101 or more. Non-dart player first. All right, come with me, Brian. Come on, Sally, and it's over to Tony for tonight's star prize.
So for tonight's star prize, Sally to throw first, 101 or more. 6 darts. That's 10. It's out the board. But that's 3, that's 13 scored for Sally. So 88 or more left for Brian. It's a 5. It's a 20, needs the treble. Oh, unlucky, but that's the gamble.
Well, you had to go for it. You really did have to go for it. Come on, have a look at what you would have won. I know it's a bit hard, but come and look at it. Never mind. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Well, there you go. You did right to gamble. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for watching Bullseye. Thank you. We'd like to thank our studio audience. We'd like to thank Tony Green, Duncan Norvell, all our contestants. Have a lovely new year, because the new year and Sundays wouldn't be the same without a bit of bully. See you next week. Bye.
There's a host of new shows to brighten up the winter weekends on ITV. On Saturdays, a game for adults that's simply child's play.
Sure, not exactly old, but then you're not exactly young.
And on Fridays, Tom O'Connor hosts our astrological quiz, The Zodiac Game.
Whether you're earth, air, fire or water, Zodiac has all the elements of an entertaining game. You'll love it. It's in the start.
And keep your hair on for Spitting Image and a message from the President.
It is not long ago at the Williamsburg Summit that I was the...
And more seriously...
I'll be with you every Sunday night for the Jimmy Young television program. I'll be talking to you, of course, but also to the people whose decisions affect all our lives.
And on Saturdays, take a journey to the land of the Fraggles.
Get your cares away, worries for another day.
And the new lineup begins next weekend on ITV.
Next this evening, we go back to the 60s for the story of a legend, the Early Beatles.
If your kids have got a bob or two, there's a hot new savings thing to do. NatWest, online, second generation saving. They can keep on saving and make a pile, collect the interest, online style. Online, second generation saving. If the money's there, they can hit the wire, get a knockout price on their heart's desire. Online, second generation saving. £5 opens an account, of which £2 covers membership. Online, second generation saving.
Busy day. Rushing around. No time to stop.
Mr. Masters wants to see you immediately.
Headache. Now stop that headache building up. New Solmin. Fast, effective relief when you need it. Solmin disperse pleasantly in the mouth without water, so they can be taken anywhere. Remember, don't carry a headache around. Carry Solmin.
This is just like the dances at home. The girls had to dance with each other back there too, while the blokes nipped out for a drop of the amber nectar. Truth! There's a bloke down here with no strides on.
Foster's, the Australian for lager.
Kentucky Fried Chicken will be open for most of the festive season, which means you can get out of the kitchen, put your feet up and watch Bing Crosby. Again?
Capture those sporting moments on Super Avilyn videotape from TDK, the great name in tape cassettes.
Now, the story of 4 lads from Merseyside who took the world by storm from 1962 to 65, the Early Beatles.